okay. Yeah, definitely.
Can I help? Yeah. Oh, chair.
Alrighty, it does appear to me that it is now 4:30 on the same day as we had the field trip on, but it's still Tuesday, July 12th, 2022. We are Carmel-by-the-Sea City Council. Nova, could we get a roll call, please?
Yes. Good afternoon, Mayor and Council. Councilmember Barron?
Here.
Councilmember Ferlito?
Here.
Councilmember Tice?
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Richards?
Here.
And Mayor Potter?
Here.
All are present.
Alrighty, could we get the acting city manager to give us the Pledge of Allegiance? Maxine, would you like to lead?
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well done. All right, we do have two extraordinary items tonight. One is the presentation of the annual member agency presentation by the Cccc, our local energy group. Do we have a representative present?
Sebastian, do we have anyone on Zoom from 3CE?
I don't see anybody.
Nova, this is Ashley. I'm on Zoom and I don't see anybody else here besides the clerk email and now Sebastian. So I don't know where the members, I was actually surprised when I logged in not to see any members of the public here on Zoom. So I don't know if we're having technical difficulties I'm unaware of, but I just want to give you a heads up.
There can't be nobody.
Okay.
Well, we could trail this item, go ahead and a presentation on digitizing and scanning records. We'll go to that. Bren?
Is there, if I may, is there anybody on Zoom, Ashley?
Councilmember Barron, no, at this point in time, there's nobody on Zoom besides myself and Sebastian.
That seems odd.
You want to take a 5-minute?
Yeah,
I think I think that would be good to take a break because there's nobody on
I'd
here.
agree.
The public really wants to hear about the scanning and digitizing.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll take an abnormally short and premature bio break here.
This is probably part of the test for Max.
Exactly. First test and she screws up.
She hasn't screwed it up yet.
Yeah. May make it for a very short meeting.
Oh, this is the Zoom link from the agenda that's missing, a dash.
Yep. Maybe I may have to go join my in-laws for dinner anyway. I thought I was getting out of it. We're actually down at the Mission Ranch. Hmm. You're taking off tomorrow, aren't you?
That scared me about the Denver flight, that's a bummer.
It was unbelievably annoying.
Because you got in, that's a long day then.
Oh yeah, well, I had to spend the night. Yeah.
I'm happy to comment on every single item if you guys would like. If that would help the meeting.
Actually,
Am I like the voice of God?
you are, you're coming out of the walls.
That's great.
Like Oz. Where did you stay? Did you stay in a hotel or did you stay?
Yeah, no, they put us up in a hotel, a loft, one of those loft hotels. Yeah, so we went in, the bar was closed when we got there. We got there about 8 o'clock, the bar was closed. The pool table was open. They gave us a $40 food credit for each meal. There wasn't any food to eat except whatever was available in the little takeout, chips and dip area.
And we got stuck one night in LA, and boy, we got off the plane, they had
I've had good luck.
voucher
All
stores, they
flights
had
I've been
hotel
on,
Yeah.
doors,
I've really
they
good
knew
luck,
we weren't gonna
except for
get
Mm.
into Monterey.
when I was coming back from
Shut
Mexico,
your mouth.
I had a $40 X.
Not a lot
The
of-
guys always feel sorry for the guys that are at the counter there who get blamed for it. It's like it's their fault, like they had something to do with it. People just went up and loaded on and loaded on.
They were, this United flight, this was back a year
And I
ago.
was so irritated
They were
because when I got
down, they were standing there waiting with the
Yeah.
vouchers. Amazing. I kind of figured because, you can't get into Monterey after a certain hour.
Yeah.
And I talked to when we were flying into LA, so there is a little
We
bit-
never fly into LA, we always fly into San Francisco, because worst case scenario, we could rent a car and drive back.
Yeah.
But you can't drive back from LA very well.
Had to do that. I mean, Cuba
Yeah.
used to commute from Southern California before we actually, before he transitioned to a different office up here. He used to get stuck all the time.
Yeah, well, then a lot of times they'd say it was the weather, but I'd call down and say it was fine here, Pat or whoever would say, hey Dave, the weather's fine here, what the hell, where are you? So Chip, if it's fraudulent, if it's not correctly noticed on the agenda, we had to cancel the meeting.
Yeah, your city administrator's coming. She'll be here in a second.
I just renewed it. But I went out to San Francisco. Yeah. Why did they give you a hard time? Good news, I reached out to Jimmy Canal and why I followed up with it the other day and he emailed me a letter.
There's nothing on there other than the appeal, is there? Yeah, no, there's nothing other than the Zoom consent. Consent's not nothing controversial. It's only the one he can't participate in. Yeah, yeah. Bobby's not gonna participate in it. Max, what do you think?
Well, unfortunately, we had an administrative error. So we will, and did not, the passcode is
Mhm.
incorrect on the posted
Mhm.
agenda, so we will need to adjourn and reschedule for tomorrow or the next day if available.
So what's happening? I'm sorry, I didn't.
Oh,
read
sorry. There's an administrative error on our agenda, what we posted as the meeting passcode. So unfortunately, members of the public are unable to access the Zoom meeting because there was the incorrect passcode posted onto the, I call hard copy agenda. So we will need to adjourn the meeting and reschedule for a date future.
So I would look to you then, what do you suggest as a date future? Bobby's not gonna be here for a week, right? Or basically the rest of the month?
I'm not here for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I leave on Thursday.
But they can join in by Zoom.
Well,
Tomorrow?
I will not have, internet access.
good.
Will you be available tomorrow at 5 o'clock? At 5 o'clock tomorrow?
I may be, I might be in there, I don't know.
Well, you know, it's a pretty simple agenda other than the appeal, and you've got to recuse yourself from the appeal anyway, so.
Just to make you know, tomorrow is the planning commission
Oh, yeah.
meeting here at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Well, we'll just move them downstairs into the closed session room.
So there is opportunity. I mean, we can do, the planning commission is virtual only right now, so we could host planning commission virtual. But just so you know, there will be 2 city meetings going on the same evening.
But I would prefer that the planning commission could hear and see what we were doing since we're dealing an appeal from them. So,
So,
What, do we do Thursday morning, or?
I'm definitely in the air on Thursday. I really will not have internet access for a week and a half.
well, the only other possibility I can see is we hold one meeting tomorrow then. What do you think, council?
I can make it work, but can, my question is probably for Sebastian. Can Sebastian make it work if we have 2 city meetings going on at the same time?
No.
Okay.
Do an early meeting tomorrow?
No, we need
it has to be
24 hours to
24
notice.
hours, which is why 5 o'clock tomorrow. We have to have.
Could do it, how long, what time does the planning commission meeting start?
Brandon, what time does the planning commission meeting start?
It starts at 4 o'clock.
How heavy is their agenda?
We have 4 items.
Would it be done by 7?
We'll be cutting it close. I would say probably 8 o'clock. But I think, Sebastian, if I run, because since we're just doing Zoom, I can run the Zoom meeting from my computer. We just wouldn't be broadcasting live. We could record it via Zoom and then publish on YouTube afterwards. So people could join and participate. It just wouldn't be a live broadcast on Zoom or on YouTube. And you could administer the city council meeting. So basically, planning commission being its own compartment because it's my Zoom link.
Sebastian, what do you think?
That is technically possible, yes.
All right. Oh, good.
That's it, yeah, that is technically possible.
Well, I'd prefer to do that then.
Well, if that's what's gonna happen, we could just do this 4:30, right?
We gotta do
5.
at least 5
5.
o'clock, because we need to
24 hours
repost
from
the
now.
new
Oh,
agenda,
yeah, whatever.
so we gotta.
But we're
do
not
it
gonna do it at 8.
No.
Okay.
All right,
at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Do we agree?
I can make that work.
Okay,
Good.
so, yeah, so I'm looking at this link in the agenda, and the link is,
It's the passcode.
it's not just the passcode.
Oh.
So what I would say is, someone needs to click on the link and make sure it works, because it's not just the passcode that's wrong.
Yeah, I figured out what went wrong with this link in
Okay.
particular. I apologize, I didn't catch it. I see that if you see the question mark kind of there in the middle of the passcode or in the middle of the link, the rest, everything password after that should have been deleted. I didn't catch it when Nova created the meeting and was training her. And so that is my fault. It's one of those things that have just become second nature that I didn't catch. So I apologize. This was not Nova's fault. This was mine for not catching that when we did agenda review. And so this is easily remedied going forward, and this mistake won't happen again. This is Ashley, by the way, in case anybody else is listening.
Ashley, we appreciate your honesty. Thank you. Okay, so we were going to adjourn this meeting until tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. All righty. Sorry for the inconvenience, guys.
Closed session tonight, or,
No, we can't, because it's the,
okay, because of the link? Okay.
correct, correct,
Thank you.
correct.
All right.
All righty. Shortest meeting in history.